screen. It's no wonder the series became a classic, or that it made Lena a celebrity, the subject of both praise
Looks like it
and
is.
controversy. Fortunately, through it all,
Nice.
Lena preserved both her creative vision and her mental health, a feat that she credits to her parents.
I really often tell people that the difference between people who get swept up in this business in a negative way and never come back, and the people who get to hold the shred of reality is whether you have a family that supports you and believes in you and sees you and doesn't try to benefit from your success in ways that are destructive. And I am so blessed. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't be standing here with you. I wouldn't be alive if I didn't have that safety and that love.
You know, whatever stork dropped you in that apartment in Soho, he's a good dude.
I feel he's a good dude, and I feel like he got it really right.
Meeting my guests, it was clear that both had inherited creative talent from their parents. Now it was time to see what had been passed down to them from their more distant ancestors. I started with Michael Douglas and with his father Kurt, whose accomplishments are all the more remarkable given how he began. Kurt was born Isidore Dembski in Amsterdam, New York, the only son of Harry Dembski, a Jewish immigrant who sold rags from a cart when Kurt was a boy, and was, by all accounts, cold and difficult at home. Indeed, many of Kurt's own struggles seem to have flowed out of his relationship with his troubled father.
My grandfather was just a very closed off individual. God bless it has to do with that. He spoke, didn't write, spoke Yiddish exactly all the time. And so it was a closed world that never, even after Dad had achieved some success, he as an immigrant had not achieved the success that his son had. So I think he probably was, even the more how much Dad wanted the love and affection, is probably what even shut him off even more from Dad.
Yeah, he couldn't allow himself to enjoy it.
Yeah,
right, because it made him feel like he had let the side down.
He did nothing.
Harry Dembski would prove to be as challenging to our researchers as he was to his son. Michael had heard that Harry came to America to avoid serving in the Russian army, and that the family's original surname was not Dembski. Rather, it was Danilovich. But beyond that, Michael knew nothing about his grandfather's roots, and for a time, neither did we. There were no records of Harry at Ellis Island, so we couldn't determine when he came to America or where he came from. What's more, Harry had two brothers who immigrated to the United States, Moshe and Avram, and we couldn't find an arrival record for Moshe. Happily, our luck changed with Avram, and the passenger list for a ship that arrived in New York in April of 1911. Please read who was on board.
Danilovitz, Abram, age 42, occupation dealer, nationality Russia, race or people Hebrew. Last permanent residence Chelsea, Russia.
Chelsea, Russia. You know who that is? That's your father's uncle. That is the arrival of your great uncle Avram, reported with the surname Danielovich, arriving in New York. Chelsea is your ancestral hometown. It was then part of the Russian Empire. Did you know, have you ever heard of this place, Chelsea?
Never heard of Chelsea, no.
Today, Chelsea is a small town in eastern Belarus. he too
All right.
had
Hello.
trouble.
I think I'm good now.
November 12th, 1903.
What is good, Isaiah? What is
Yusuf
good, Lava? What is good,
Danilovich.
Ryu? How are you
Alexander
three doing?
Perepeshka. Good. And nobleman
So
Alexander
it is time
Tchaikovsky.
to talk about hard work
Under
versus
Articles
gifted
13
talent.
and 1642.
Bro,
Right.
I swear,
Little gang here.
Your grandfather here
I've been
is
seeing
real
so
name
much of this topic.
Gersh Danilovich.
I've been seeing so
He
much
was
of this
charged
topic.
with robbery like
People
his
are
brother,
coming out the
but not with
woodworks
weapons.
giving their opinions
This is your
when they
grandfather.
don't know about
No
it yet.
family stories about
And the
this.
worst part is, when they know about it, they still
I guess this is
lie.
the part
Oh
that
yeah,
we're not
as you can see.
proud about when we first came to this country.
We left that behind.
Yeah, yeah.
What's
I
it
got my
like to learn that?
Well, it just all kind of comes to life.
It's fresh.
They must have been struggling
Very fresh.
to make ends meet.
Oh right, you
They
can't
were
see the
some
screen,
of
but
the
I did get a
professional
wet set.
gang.
Sorry.
It wasn't seem like
Now,
going on.
let
It seems
me
like
turn
they lived and survived by robbery.
Now, the records at Ellis Island, so we're thinking, how come these guys don't? Neither of them probably aliases.
Kind of
Okay.
really this information.
So,
This sure makes all the sense
Lava,
in the world.
Isaiah.
And let's go back to the story your father told
I've
us.
been seeing a lot
that
of
his father came
different
from America to
takes
escape the army.
about
Right.
this hard
He came to
work
America to
versus
prisoners.
Yeah. It's blowing my
gifted
mind.
talent, right?
Now that we've figured out who
So,
Michael's grandfather actually
Now
was,
I'm here
we were able to trace his
basically
roots,
talk about it.
starting in the
because
archives of
People
Belarus,
don't
where
understand.
we uncovered the birth record for another one of his brothers,
Certain
a
characters
man named
deserve
Reuben
to be
Danilovich.
in their spot.
This record lists
For example,
Reuben's grandparents, adding yet another
Ichigo
generation
deserves his spot.
to Michael's family tree. Both were likely born in the 1830s.
He
Almost
does.
200 years ago.
Man got the pineapple cut. Oh, yeah. I did shave the sides. I did not get
That's
my.
right. Your second
I
great
did not fix up my hair. I could.
Tolstoy was born in 1820.
Here, what's up,
They
Celeste?
are contemporaries of Tolstoy's.
I can't get
All right,
over
all
this.
right, all right.
What's it like to see that?
Listen up.
Well, it makes me feel
What I'm gonna do is
that
I'm
some
gonna read out
connection,
some
continuity beyond just
some
my
comments to
grandfather
you
or
guys
back there,
from
because for me,
these
it's
fans.
always
And
bothered
also,
me that I didn't really know anything.
man, they
just
crazy.
pretty much from when they got here to this country,
Mhm.
and so to see this because I didn't
So,
know I had two brothers. So
Let's
to
just
see that
get
and to
right
just
into
understand, your background just totally brings it to life.
We share.
So first off, people are
Our researchers
Boruto, Goku, Naruto, and Hinata in Gifted, but Luffy and Gojo are in hard work. Greatest setup I've ever seen, ICL. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing good. Doing pretty good today. Today has been slow, like really slow. So, first off, they're saying that Boruto, Goku, Naruto, and Hinata should not be in Gifted when Luffy and Gojo are in hard work. Now, one thing is for sure, anybody who's watched JJK, Gojo is gifted, and there's no like ifs or buts about it. Like, Gojo is gifted. You could say, oh yeah, he trains, but we don't see it, literally. I don't even think it's been talked about.
A deep sense of my relatives and what's happened and what's going on.
What made today good? I've just been with my family, really. I've been chilling. I mean, being with family for me is like important, you know? Now, Gojo in hard working is one of the biggest BS things I've ever seen. But what's even crazier is that people are saying that Luffy is not hard working because he's gifted. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. I hear people saying eating a devil fruit means you're gifted. Are we doing this?
Make of all this.
Is it eating a devil fruit means you're gifted?
Really appreciate it.
Luffy had to train to know how to throw a punch again because his devil fruit was difficult to use. Luffy got his butt beat by Garp and some monkeys. Is Gojo a teacher? Okay, Lava, Gojo in JJK is the teacher of the main cast. But if we're being honest, Gojo is basically the first protagonist. Like he was basically, what if Gohan actually became the protagonist during the Buu arc? Like he was basically that. What? But that's what I'm saying, Celestial. Because it's like, wait, eating any devil fruit means you're gifted, bro. If you eat the jacket fruit, you have to first off turn into a jacket, and then make somebody put on that jacket so you can control their body. Now, are some devil fruits gifted? It depends, because like Marco's devil fruit is gifted. Eating a Logia, for the most part, is gifted until you meet somebody with hockey. Well, army hockey, to be exact. Which again is all of the New World. All of the New World has hockey.
What you wear when you're getting married, and what you think the person you saw grandpa,
and then not only that, but with a Logia, as long as you have something to counteract that element, you're good.
And her being 23 years old, an expectation.
I mean, I'd say that's true on technical. Yeah, it's like it's a 50-50 with most devil fruits, but Luffy saying that his fruit is gifted because he has god powers now. Do you realize how long Luffy had to train with that devil fruit to use it? Like, let's not act like Luffy didn't get his butt beat by an admiral and then trained off and on screen to learn not only the gears but to learn hockey. Hockey itself.
I knew that it was, using his specialty.
Like, we're not just gonna act like people forget the Rayleigh flashbacks of their training during the Katakuri fight. Like, it's literally because of Rayleigh's training that he knows how to use Bound Man, Snake Man, have better control over Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd. Like, literally without Gojo, I mean, not Gojo, sorry. Without Rayleigh, Luffy would be trash. Because what is he doing? What is he doing to Doflamingo without Rayleigh's training? Nothing. And like, honestly, he was not untouchable. Doflamingo was pretty much untouchable. And then Luffy and Law locked in. And then people are like, but he was safe in the beginning of the series.
Did he ever tell you any stories?
Was he safe against Crocodile?
Nothing.
Well, as a dentist, Samuel would have been on a ship helping wounded Marines during the initial invasion. Once they cleared the beach,
he was gifted because he fought NL. So NL didn't just put an entire golden ball on his arm and threw him off the ship.
Take a look at that.
That's a loss to me, buddy.
Used as a dental dispensary inside Saipan at the time of the battle. What's it like to see that and to think of your grandfather working out of that?
The only thing about Luffy I consider gifted is Conquerors. I will say, like, Wano art. Look.
Samuel likely assisted on emergency
when people say he's gifted, it's because of Wano. Because he had several different training arcs in Wano, and then fighting Kaido, Oda gave him
He was more kid archer
the
with
power
really good
boost.
stuff, putting braces
Because
on
literally
people,
without those
cracks,
power
doing more
boosts,
braces.
Luffy would
I
have
can't
lost
imagine.
constantly.
And he was a very empathetic person.
And not only that, he died
My grandfather, if I
for one of
remember,
those powers.
He was a friend to, any
Like
kid
literally
who's
to
in
master
in
the
this
double
town who's
fruit,
experiencing trouble,
which he's,
or who didn't
if
have a
we're being
father
honest,
figure. My grandfather really
the only
felt
other
he was
person
gonna
who
step in for
got to
people,
Gear
and
5
so
that we know
that
of
empathy
with
must have
the
made
Gum
him
Gum
really
fruit
good at this job, and
was
also made it really, really hard to see the things that he saw.
Joy Boy.
We now attempted to trace Samuel's
So
roots,
literally,
but
if
immediately
no
hit a
other
wall.
user of the Gum Gum fruit
There were no
is
records
good
to
enough
take us past his
as
parents.
Joy Boy or Luffy,
Fortunately,
that's
he had
not
more success
being
with his
gifted.
wife, Dorothy.
That's
We were able to trace back
not
from
only
her
using your imagination,
to Lena's
but hard work.
great-great-grandmother, a woman named Regina Selton.
Because from what we know,
Regina
mastering a
immigrated
devil
to New
fruit
York
takes
when she was
a
14
lot of years.
old, and married
Like,
when she was 13.
Katakuri and
Her marriage
Doflamingo,
record
what? It took them
indicates that she was born
from
in a
their
place
age,
called
I'm pretty sure
Carnegie,
like 10 years.
which is now in
It was
southeastern
around 10
Florida.
years it took for them
This
to master the
proved
double
to be a
fruits.
gold mine for a research
Luffy, 10
company.
years
Through
probably?
Carnegie's archives,
Right? I
we
don't know.
found Regina's
I'm pretty
school
sure like
records,
10 years.
offering Lena
But like,
a precious glimpse of her
Luffy
ancestors' childhood.
definitely deserves to be in hard work. Now,
Isn't that
of
amazing? That
of
man
everybody
still
that I
survived.
listed off,
Amazing.
Boruto,
She was
Goku,
attending
Naruto,
all
and
girls
Hinata,
elementary school.
Goku should be the main one
What's
in
it like
hard
to
work.
see that?
Incredible. I mean,
Is he
he's the first
gifted?
little girl who's not yet come to
Yes,
bear.
but
He's not yet given birth
he's
to
not
now,
gifted
then
because,
birth to my
you know, of
grandmother.
his
It's,
race. He's gifted because
beautiful.
Well, Regina
he
made the journey to
experiences a
America
lot. He has a
while her
lot of
parents stayed
experience.
behind in Carnegie.
Master Roshi's
And that means
teachings,
she likely never
Whis'
saw them
teachings,
ever again.
constantly improving himself.
Can you imagine when you're 14, your parents
Like,
are
they
put you on a boat,
constantly tell
and
us
they go,
how smart he is in a
And I
battle.
never did.
and they never did.
Goku is the number one person who should be in hard work.
This story,
Now, Boruto, Naruto, and Hinata,
significant. Records show that Regina left at least 11 siblings behind in Europe. We don't know what happened to them all.
oh man, I don't even care if I get Naruto fans mad when I say this, but like,
was living there with a wife
Hinata?
and children when World War II broke out. The family was
wasn't
soon
it confirmed that
split, and Moses' daughter, Ilona,
the
was
Hyuga
sent to a
clan,
place called
the
Communist
Hyuga clan members that have Gentle Fist
where she met
and
a
the
terrible
Gun,
fate.
like they're just gifted.
Between
Neji was
August 26,
literally
1941,
called what, the most gifted Hyuga when he was alive.
The SS rounded up
Boruto and
the
Gifted?
Ortiz together with local
I mean, he
Jews,
was gifted
marched
all
into
his
the
powers.
outskirts of town and
Plus, he
murdered
has the ability
Over
of
3 summer
a
days,
god
assassinated
that can
over
control him in
21,000
any
Jews
moment.
were murdered.
So stupid.
And more than half of them were
I mean,
in the area.
karma as a concept is actually cool,
Miraculously,
but
Regina's
when you
brother,
really think
Moses,
about it, it's so stupid.
along with his wife
They
and
they
son,
should have never added
somehow
gods to
managed
Naruto,
to survive the Nazi terror.
and especially
They
like
appear on a list
make
of
a whole
Hungarian
race
Jews
that basically
compiled by
does
Allied
everything
soldiers
better than
at
any
the
other
end of the
race.
war. But Ilona is missing.
And
from this
Naruto,
list.
here's the
And
thing:
we found
is
no
Naruto
trace of her
hardworking to an
in
extent?
any
Yes,
post-war document.
but for the most part,
It's an amazing thing to see those names.
and
And to know
I'm
that
just
they're
gonna
part of our
ask
family, but to also know that
anybody
they have spent the
here,
rest of their lives with
how many times
those
have you
other
seen
persons
Naruto
who are close to them missing
train
and wondering about
compared
their
to
fate?
Luffy?
Must have made surviving a very complicated thing,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
as it was for everyone who's survived.
So what's it like
Because
to even begin to contemplate
We-
when you have
I feel
genetic
like
connection down
Luffy
to the
trains
Holocaust
more than
of which you
Naruto.
weren't aware.
now
It's an
is
incredibly
meditating
painful thing to think about
is
people
meditating
who
at a
share
waterfall considered training to an extent?
probably
Yes.
not just
it basically
human,
is.
but,
Well, in Naruto, they
features
count
and
meditating
emotional responses and
meditating as
an approach to like those people
training.
being placed in this situation,
But
and their lives extinguished
Luffy
extinguished this way. I don't think
trains
there is
more.
A way to, there's not a way to reckon with it.
And
It's too
I'm just gonna put this
to-
out here.
And the whole
I'm just gonna put this out here for everybody who thinks Naruto is hardworking.
Literalizes it.
Did Naruto have to work hard
That's very, very powerful.
to resurrect? Well, not resurrect. To basically fully heal Guy Sensei after using the 8 gates.
It was time to look west. For Michael Douglas,
Because I'm just gonna let you know, out of the big three, Naruto he has the most powers. Ichigo can't stop somebody from dying. Luffy can't stop anybody from dying. Naruto can heal. Naruto can heal somebody who should be dead. They even confirmed that once you use the 8 gates, you just die. And then he's like, "Nah, bro. Kishimoto gave me the healing abilities." Dark Shinobi. Hello. But yeah, Naruto to me is Naruto, Hinata, and Boruto deserve to be in gifted. But I feel like Naruto could literally be in the middle of hardworking and gifted, because it's like he does work hard, but again, I can't get out of my head that this dude was able to heal Guy Sensei in base form, mind you.
Understanding that world, that community.
So Naruto deserves to be in
that world. She's a lovely, lovely lady. I miss her deeply, and she had nothing but the best intentions.
Wait, hold on. Anybody who's a fan of JJK, Gojo and Yuta hardworking, they are two blessed exorcists from the greatest families. Goku, on the other hand, is the son of a low-class warrior who has progressed through hard work. Yes, Goku isn't gifted. Honestly, Yuta is... is Yuji the only one who's really trained on screen in JJK? Because if we just go off of, on-screen training, then Goku deserves to be in hardworking. Gojo and Yuta deserve to be in gifted.
Back before the creation of the United States.
Okay.
On a line about which you knew nothing.
I guess
Never trust somebody who says Deku didn't work hard, because that's obviously BS. Oh man, I don't know how to feel about this, because it's like we can't just act like Deku did not get handed basically the Avatar state of quirks. Now, did he work hard once he had the power? You could say yes, but currently he worked hard just to lose all that power in the end.
A man named John Nielsen. John was born
So him being in, honestly, he's like deserves to be in the middle. Yeah, he works hard. He worked hard when he had the power, but at the same time, he got handed the ability, plus gained new abilities, and also trained with them. So it's like 50-50. Man, my hero's some dog shit. So we'll put it in middle. Give him like 2 brownie points. How is Goku gifted when the whole dynamic... Exactly. And I'm just going to say this. Vegeta should more so be in gifted more than Goku. Because if we look at it, Vegeta really got handed most of his transformations. Like, for instance, I know it's not canon, but Super Saiyan 4. Why in the world did he know that? Why was he able to just go into Super Saiyan 4 like that? And why is it that Vegeta, out of nowhere, knows more about Super Saiyan transformations than Goku? Brother doesn't even have Super Saiyan 3. and he knows the pinnacle of every single Super Saiyan form. Like what? What?
He set off to raid a British stronghold outside of New Brunswick. John's soldiers were poorly equipped and were forced to
Yeah,
attack
you're right.
the
You're right. They're both in the middle. They're both in the middle.
Luckily, their leader had a plan.
Now,
We took up our line of
Ichigo
marching
in
about
Gifted.
sundown and proceeded
How
a steady march
anybody who
without being
watches
discovered. Although
okay,
there was snow
anybody
on
who
the ground
watches
and
Bleach,
frosty night,
is Ichigo
until we were in the
does
midst
Ichigo
of the
deserve
bush
to be in
quarters
Gifted?
of Venice Island, and succeeded by completely surprising
Because
and
me,
capturing the whole of the party.
it's like
And
I don't
returned
even
to
remember.
our quarters near Cranberry, having lost but one
I don't
or
even
two men.
remember
Whoa.
the last time he trained on screen besides when he trained with Urahara.
Think of your ancestor fighting at night in February. Snow
Because there was training with Urahara and then I guess the training with his hollow form.
Very, very impressive.
This attack
Okay, if we're being honest, of this list,
earned the attention
I think
of George Washington.
Luffy actually
Wrote to the Continental
Goku
Congress
takes a lot of L's.
celebrating
Does he take
John's
L's? Low key, Goku kind of takes a good amount of L's. On this list, I'm pretty sure Luffy,
That is George Washington.
Ichigo,
Your ancestors.
Vegeta.
How does that make you feel?
I was gonna say Zoro, but no. Luffy, Ichigo, Vegeta. I think those three take the most L's. Oh, Sanji? Sanji didn't. Yeah, Sanji.
Will you please turn the page?
Okay, Sanji and Gifted. I think he's another case where he deserves to be in the middle. Because
Dated June 26, 1778.
Sanji is gifted because of Germa genes. But I just want to point this out. His genes did not kick in until Wano, which means that he worked hard to make sure his kicks were that hard and constantly fighting Zoro. Because let's be honest, that is a form of training for both of them, really. He also trained with Ivankov. So it's like I want to put Sanji in hard work, but because of Wano, he's in the middle. Probably is. Bro's literally every race. Yeah, that's true. But again, I don't care what anybody says. Naruto deserves to be in Gifted because none of the other protagonists in the big three can heal somebody from death like Naruto can. Which, if he was able to do that, why did you not do that with Neji? You know what? Let me stop. Now, Asta. Asta deserves to be in hard work. Literally, every time Asta is on the screen, he trains. Like that, he trains every time he's on screen. Zoro obviously deserves to be in hard work. Gojo deserves to be in Gifted. Sakura. And I'm just gonna be real for anybody who watches Naruto. When was the last time you ever seen Sakura train?
The time of my servant colored boy Mark, while he arrives at the age
like actually.
by law.
When was the last time? And let's not act like she didn't have freaking Tsunade steroid ass as a teacher. So basically, she popped a perk, and apparently she's as strong as Naruto and Sasuke. Like, come on, 100 strength.
I think the overwhelming feeling for me is for him to risk
Saitama. Saitama is the literal epitome of hard work on this. Like, just on this side, Saitama literally has the hardest work. Because, like, out of everyone here, he's really just a human with nothing else. Gon deserves to be gifted, though. Like, high key, Gon deserves to be gifted. But then that got me thinking, Lava. Who in Bleach deserves to be in hard work? The perks we hit.
Like Michael,
Wait, hold on. Let me see that.
Trace back in colonial America. But this story began much closer to home. Lena's paternal grandfather, a man named
Was going crazy.
was born in 1643 in what was then the Dutch settlement
Okay,
of New Amsterdam.
with Ichigo,
and
it's
is
like,
now part of New York City.
how is he so gifted but trash?
Did you have any idea
Like, you're-
the roots of the city go back to the
Look,
1600s?
this Bleach is one of my favorite.
I mean,
Manga.
I always felt like, okay, my parents came to New York in 1970.
I'm pretty sure Bleach is actually still in my top 10.
Came me. And I knew
And
that we had relatives who lived
it's like,
in upstate New
Ichigo
York,
has
and
been
we
handed
had homes.
so many
This is-
power-ups.
This is a pretty wild connection to the city.
but he still loses.
Stephanus wasn't just any New Yorker.
I mean, most Soul
He was a
Reapers.
successful merchant. With the talent
I want to
of
say, like,
colonists.
what about Toshiro?
When the British conquered New
How do you feel
Amsterdam
about characters like Sun
in
Wukong?
1664,
Sun
he won
Wukong
their
is
trust.
hardworking.
Along with his business,
hardworking.
he
Easy.
ultimately became the first mayor of New York. who had
I mean,
actually
yeah,
been
you could
born
say
in the
he's
city.
gifted,
He was the mayor.
but remember,
He was the mayor.
to get to where he
Grandmother
was,
the mayor of New York.
he
the mayor.
legit
And not
had
only
to
was he the mayor, he
lock
served two
in
terms.
and beat everybody. Like, this
First
dude
between
has been fighting
1677 and 1678,
constant
and then later
armies.
from 1686 to 1688.
That is.
So he is definitely hardworking.
Yes,
Toshiro is hard garbage. This is sadly facts. Like, first off, he is a prodigy, but it's like, man, does he have a dub? Does he have any wins?
A Native American tribe, obtaining access to thousands of acres of land
No,
in
he
exchange for goods
he didn't really
that were
beat
likely of little value. A
Toshiro,
revelation
Gin,
that
Aizen, and
sadly,
Kenpachi can't get on
even
hard
though
work.
it didn't surprise
Okay,
me,
Kenpachi's just a murderer.
I
Like,
will
we can't put that guy in hard work.
Things that my ancestors
And
did
plus,
that
Kenpachi is
were
literally just
things
a
that I
freak
would
of
find
nature,
to
I guess.
be Sort of more morally and spiritually reprehensible.
The
if you
hard-
want to use that word.
hardest work.
And we all have to reconcile ourselves to the fact.
Okay,
that
what
we
about
have members of our
Urahara?
family who may have thought
'Cause
that they were
Urahara
doing the
knows a
right thing
lot
because
of
their families and for the
techniques.
people in their, he may have thought he was doing the right thing as a leader.
Where would you put
I think we
Sasuke?
understand now that that's not how we want people to lead.
You know,
So
that
we're
Sasuke is
trying to
another
be
weird one.
both
Because it's like,
interested
he
in our
definitely
history and
trains,
embrace our history,
but
and also really
Man.
represent the parts of it that we would love to rectify.
it's like he got so many powers
Exactly right. And I think
and then lost
important not
and then
to
forgot
try
about
to
half
things
of the
or
other
pretend that
ones
they're not
in
there, but
Boruto
instead
and just
to
remembered,
think
oh,
about
I can switch people
not to
and I
our
can use my Susanoo,
representation
but
of
I'm not gonna make a Susanoo arm,
there was another big
even though I could, because I only have one arm that works.
Even more unsafe. In 1691, Stephanus wrote a
Yeah,
letter
you're right,
to a
Jacob.
fellow merchant.
Man,
He
Toshiro.
shared some of his business plans,
But
and
Sasuke,
laying bare one source of his wealth.
is he hardworking?
I have written
How many
to
times
for
have
my
you seen
departure
Sasuke
from Long
train?
Island. I am now going to
And
Staten
I'm
Island
just
to
gonna
browse up the
also
collection
count
we have
this.
there.
I'm
will supply myself
we are
with
not
just as
counting
much
anything
whispering as you will
off
order.
screen.
If you can,
Well,
let
actually,
Rex
no.
to provide the
I feel
people
like
with
we
small
should
ear.
count
He got a Negro voice
anything
from
off
Walnut.
screen
It's
as
easy
long as
for
it's
him and me to settle
basically
each other.
referred
So you know what
to
that means.
as training.
Most of us think of slavery as
Like, for
unfolding in
instance,
Mississippi
if
and
someone
Alabama,
says, I lost a
but it
fight,
was everywhere in the United
so I
States,
trained
certainly
to get this
in
new
New
ability.
York in the 17th century.
Yeah.
Did you ever
I
assume
think
that your
I think that's
ancestors
fine.
would have owned slaves?
I think like many Americans,
So
they
with
naively
Sasuke,
hoped that because they had always been
he
living
got training
in
from
Yankee territory,
Kakashi
that looked different, but of course,
to basically
that
master
is a part
the lightning
of
blade,
the lives
which is
of
now called the
especially
Chidori.
stretching as far back.
Mhm.
And it makes it impossible to kind of celebrate or be excited about any of
Did he
these other,
train with
right, he's
Orochimaru?
there, but
I feel like
that's-
Orochimaru like
to me, that's the stain on the record.
touched him,
Like Michael
and
Douglas,
honestly,
we
not
have
with
now
consent.
seen the
I-
best and the worst of humanity.
I think it's safe to say
interwoven
nobody trusts that
within the
man.
branches
Okay.
of our own family tree.
Oh right, he did
Surveying
basically
it
win
all,
against King
She
Boo.
struggled to balance
And I can't
the good
call the win against
with the
Zero.
bad.
That's facts.
It's
That's
an
facts.
overwhelming mix
Like,
of emotions.
look,
You get
the-
the joy of discovering
Dubs
relatives
are
that
if
you
they
didn't
are
know
unable
existed,
to fight.
of remembering things about the relatives that you did.
That is the main
Pain
thing.
of
They are
finding out
unable to get that.
things that happened to
And
them that were, parts very dark parts of
Gerard,
history. And
his whole thing is
reckoning
getting
with
back up.
things
So
that they may have
we
done
can't-
that were parts of
we
dark
can't
parts
touch
of
that.
history. And to have all of that intersecting and interweaving, I guess, is
yeah,
really
he was trying to
part of
diddle
the
him.
complexity of
So-
being a modern American.
I don't even think we can count that as training. The only thing Sasuke really took from him were snakes. And honestly, Sasuke don't even use that or the curse mark.
We had a surprise.
Wait, technically, Sasuke was also handed the curse mark. Even though it was against his will, he was basically handed that.
Evidence within their own chromosomes of distant cousins that they never knew they had.
Sasuke, though.
You're kidding.
Your DNA cousin is the actor Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, this is cool. This is so cool.
He might.
Michael and Scarlett
I feel
share
like he
identical
might be
stretches of
in the
DNA
middle.
on 4 different
Yeah, I feel like he
chromosomes,
might be in the middle.
all of which appear on Scarlett's maternal
And also,
lines,
like,
which stretch back to
do we
Jewish
count
communities
if
in Eastern Europe?
an Uchiha takes the eyes of another
You're
Uchiha
also, look forward
as...
to seeing
Because,
Scarlett
you know
next
what?
time.
Yeah.
Nah, we're counting that. Since
Like
y'all want
Michael,
to say eating a
Lena's
devil fruit
cousin
means you're
flows out
gifted,
of her Jewish heritage
Sasuke
as well,
put in his brother's eye.
tying her to someone
Sasuke put in his brother's eyes to use the Amaterasu.
long-standing
So,
affection.
He's gifted.
Please send
I
me
don't care what y'all say. He's gifted. Since y'all want to say eating a devil fruit is gifted, we're counting that.
That's great. Your DNA cousin is Larry David.
And also,
Larry shares a-
The hottest information I could ever
we don't even know what it
Larry
looks
shares
like.
multiple long
Well, the
identities
training
with
looks
you
like
and
to
your
master
mother.
Susanoo.
No way.
This means
Like,
we
they
share at
really
least
just
one common
started
ancestor
adding a bunch of
somewhere
BS
on your
abilities
mother's side.
to the Sharingan.
This
Meanwhile,
is-
the
I have
Byakugan
not turned the
is
page
just,
and been more delighted.
I can see a large area.
You say
That's all. That's all you get with the Byakugan.
That's the end of our
Man.
journey with Lena Dunham
They
and Michael
they-
Douglas.
they kept giving a
Join me next
Kishimoto
time
hand job.
when we
to
unlock
these
the secrets
Sharingan
of the
men.
past for new
He's crazy.
hosts
Does
on another
Unohana count?
episode of Finding
Oh,
Roots.
I mean, I guess he did master 1,000 styles. That basically means she did work hard to do that. But again, she is a mass murderer. She, you know what? We might just have to put her in hard work because she mastered 1,000 styles. A large amount of the Bleach cast is not mastering 1,000 styles like she did. So I guess we'll put her there, even though standing out as usual. Facts, bro.
on Amazon Prime Video. Corporate funding for season 10 of Finding
Okay.
Roots was provided
Now,
We always had questions. Who do we belong to?
The
Who are
most
our
hard-working
ancestors? I know we
character
have
in
them.
I found
Bleach,
that
though,
immigration record on Ancestry.
to me,
She became single as a nurse October 9th, 1943.
dang,
I feel like a time traveler.
I really can't think
The
of one.
future of your health is written somewhere in the past. We believe knowing your family's health
The
history
Master, bro.
can be the key
It's crazy to
a
think that
longer,
most
healthier
characters
life.
of Bleach low-key are
For over
Masters.
65 years, AARP has empowered people to choose how they live as they age. As a nationwide champion, we advocate for better health, financial security, and stronger communities. We are
Okay,
AARP.
let me see.
Additional funding was provided by
Oh wait, actually,
Foundation, working with
Ichigo
visionaries
trained
on
to
frontline
control his hollow
organizations
form.
worldwide.
He trained with Urahara, and technically, he also trained with Zangetsu a lot. So that's what, just 3 times? And oh, he did train with Ichibei, so that's 4. That's 4. Now Luffy, he trained with Garp and the monkeys. After losing against Aokiji, he learned Gear Second. Well, Gear Second and apparently Gear Third as well. He trained with Rayleigh to master. He trained with Rayleigh to master his gears, and created Boundman and Snakeman. So that's 3. 4. He trained. Oh, he trained in Udon Prison to learn Ryuo. So that's 4. And 5? Did he train 5? Oh, wait. 5 was after Wano. He was basically training Gear 5. Well, to learn how to use it better. So that's 5 times. Naruto trained with Iruka Sensei. He trained with Jiraiya. He trained with Kakashi. And actually, he trained with Iruka Sensei just for, I guess, basic chakra stuff. He trained with Jiraiya for basic chakra stuff and also how to control his chakra. He trained before. Oh yeah. He did train for 2 weeks with Ryuo. So, bam. So that's a total of 6 times. And this is every time he told us that he was training. So that's 6 times. What about characters from game franchises like Ash from Pokemon and Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh? Yugi is definitely gifted. Because let's not forget, he has a freaking telepathic ability that he can use whenever he wants. Ash definitely trains. Let's not forget, Ash fights Pokemon. He's not afraid. Sometimes he's like, you know what? I don't choose a Pokemon. I choose these hands. Like that. Sometimes he did that. Like, what was he thinking trying to punch Mewtwo? The amount of times that he's tried to protect Pikachu from another Pokemon beating Pikachu's ass, crazy. Yeah, so that's 6 times. That's 6 times for Luffy. Naruto trained with Iruka Sensei. He trained with Jiraiya. He trained with Kakashi to learn Rasen Shuriken and, have better control over the Rasengan. After that, trained with Killer Bee. That's a big one. That's a big one. Like, honestly, training with Killer Bee might be 2. So trained with Killer B to also master. Well, trained with Killer B to master the Nine Tails chakra, but also after beating Kurama and taking control, B taught him how to control the Nine Tails chakra. So that's 5. Because everything else is just BS that Kishimoto gave. Alright, now let me scroll up and read what you put off. I went too far up.
You think you know your weather? Our team breaks down the science behind the storm. You can see the water flowing into the vortex. Inside the most shocking viral videos that will blow your mind.
Can't you low-key consider a good chunk of your run cars as hardworking? Any of the ones that had to work up the ladder to actually go from being... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that does count. That does count. Because you can't be one of the big Espada. You can't be one of the big Espada by being a weakling. Which is sad because it's like Zamari basically worked hard to be fodder. So like Halibel and Grimjow are definitely up there. And technically Stark too.
Forecasters have their eyes on a typhoon forming in the Western Pacific. They name it Mongoose,
well, not technically.
and predict it will make
But you know
landfall in
what?
the Philippines on the 16th.
That's a random thought, but when you give it a lot of thinking, yeah. Okay, now Ichigo. Let me go back to like all of his training. Ichigo. Wait, didn't he train to learn Bankai? No, he didn't. Wait, did he train to learn Bankai? No. I don't even think he trained to be a Soul Reaper after gaining these.
It's a wedding. It's supposed to be the happiest day of your life.
Yeah, we don't know the whole story. It's safe to assume. Bargain, no. Because like, who's gonna check him? Raspada is right there. Nobody's touching Raspada. Okay, now Ichigo. I don't think Ichigo trained after learning, well, not learning, after getting the ability to become a Soul Reaper. I don't think he trained. Because did he train to get Bankai? I'm brain farting. I don't think he did. Because I know he trained with Urahara. He trained with the Visors. He trained with Urahara, trained with the Visors. He trained with Squad Zero. Naruto is in the middle, to be honest. Even if you don't call out Kurama as gifted for having much chakra, his Udamatsu, that's another thing. Like, people are saying, oh, no, Naruto deserves to be in hard work. He's the epitome. Well, let's not act like Naruto didn't just get Kurama's chakra for a couple seconds and one-shot Neji. A person who is a gifted fighter who basically does not take L's like that. He got one shot. Which is crazy. Because it's like, you're telling me Naruto could only one-shot Neji with a little bit of Kurama's power? That's all he needed?
in an instant, you got this thing crashing.
Maybe Neji's just trash.
That had a very good chance of not ending very well.
Urahara, the visors. Oh yeah, Tenz's Zangetsu for 3 months. Final gets, 3 months for the final Getsuga. The Fullbringers in Squad 0. Wait, Urahara, the visors, Tenz's Zangetsu, Fullbringer, Squad 0. So that's 5 times. So out of the big 3, Luffy has the most training that we know of. Naruto, actually, Naruto might have the, because for Naruto, it's Haruka Sensei. Yeah, he trains with Haruka Sensei a lot, and just hangs out with Haruka Sensei. Jiraiya, Kakashi, Killer Bee 2 times. So that's 5.
They finally get him onto the bridge, and not a moment too soon. I mean, you can tell he's tired.
Now,
He's exhausted.
another, and the main reason why I'm putting Naruto in more so gifted than anything, him and Sasuke got 6 past powers, and Naruto became Jesus. And Sasuke kind of just used his power to try to kill Naruto, which is like so stupid. why are you fighting him after saving the world?
Time to test your knowledge about typhoons. Mangu is the most
Ichigo is more about learning as he fights, as Grimjow says. Yes.
In 1979, Typhoon Tip struck the Philippines.
See,
and was the strongest
and lava,
tropical
just
cyclone
know,
ever recorded.
people say it's BS when Haki does it,
That same week, Typhoon Mangu terrorized
but
Asia.
Ichigo does it.
A freak Atlantic storm catches the United Kingdom and Ireland by surprise.
Storm Ali is an extra
And Ichigo
tropical
trained
cyclone,
3
which
days.
is basically the
Yeah,
same
I
as
thought so.
Maurice
I thought I was missing something, because I'm
Storm
like,
Ali's ferocious winds
I
create
know.
treacherous conditions at sea.
wait, so that means Ichigo and Luffy have the exact same training?
In the air.
It's very
But
difficult to land or even take off with
why
these
is it
types
that
of
the
winds.
2 people that have the
Actually
most
flip
training
the plane on its
lose the
side or
most?
upside down. When there's a crosswind,
Like, that's
planes are
crazy.
bouncing all over the place, and it's a horrible feeling in the cabin.
And you know what?
I've been
This
in
is
that,
the
and I can tell
this
you,
is the better way
I haven't
to
felt that
tell
way.
if a character is a hard worker or gifted. For anybody who is a hard worker, how many L's do they have? How many losses? For Luffy, it's Crocodile 2 times. He lost to Lucci. He lost to Enel with the. Do we count when he loses to Enel? I don't know. I feel like we should count it as an L. Marineford. And as much as I want to count every single L Luffy got in Marineford, nah, we're just counting the whole arc. He lost to Magellan. Let's see. Oh yeah, lost to Aokiji. Forgot to talk about that. And lost to Big Mom. He lost to. The amount of L's Katakuri, honestly, Katakuri and Kaido could literally add like 10 to 15 losses just by themselves. And with Kaido, we have to add an extra 1 because he also killed him, which that means Kaido has the title of protagonist killer, along with Madara and anybody else who could kill a protagonist.
It's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch.
How many losses does Naruto have? Like, actually. Luffy is pure talent. It has never worked in his life. I take my leave. Imagine being so wrong.
Many adults saw 90% clearer skin.
Like, that's wild.
Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic
Okay, you know what?
reactions
How many?
can be severe. Tell your
I
doctor
I
about
truly
new
need to
or worsening eye
count
problems,
how
such as eye
many
pain or vision changes,
times
including blurred vision,
Naruto
joint
has
aches or
trained
pain,
on
or
screen.
parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without
How
talking to
many
your doctor.
times
Show off to the world.
has
Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Naruto?
People always say, until it isn't. Remember before AI when you had to type to search? And when you couldn't ask your phone to do this?
Put these restaurants on a map.
What about taking a photo and reimagining it? Man, remember when all phones pretty much did the same stuff? Until they didn't. Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 Pro phone at googlestore.com.
Chase knows how to put the heart in your local community. Evan, you helping with savings, right? Somebody just got their first debit card. Ice cream on you? Your money is a part of your community, so your bank should be too. Like Chase.
Me too?
Yeah, you know Blue Chew?
Yeah, it says like chewable tablet things like, oh girl, how do you know Blue? Or man.
Come on.
And they made you like him more, right?
Absolutely. Or you can.
Well, you can go online and get your first month free, actually, so. Start your day with Nature Me and try new zero sugar gummies.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Instead of Aruka, I gotta put Naruto himself.
Get all day and all night heartburn acid prevention with just one pill a day. Choose acid prevention. Choose Mexia.
Yeah, because most of Naruto's training is by himself in the beginning arcs. Like, Aruka wasn't really there to train him.
Get great deals in store or online today.
Everywhere but the cedar levels.
No, get it. Love your bike. You do too. That's why we're America's #1 motorcycle insurer. So do you have to wedge it into everything?
Just kidding, but I'm gonna be for real. Boruto was talent. So we consider Kata? Yeah, only because he wasn't down and out. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to Katakuri versus Luffy and Katakuri versus Kaido, I mean, not Kaido. Not Katakuri. Freaking Luffy versus Kaido. Every time Luffy is out and is struggling to get back up, I'm counting as a loss for Luffy. Because the amount of times Katakuri beat Luffy's ass to where he could not get back up. And then Kaido, the same with Kaido. Smoker, 2 and 3 the Crocodile, 1 from Enel, Aokiji, Lucci, Sentomaru. Oh my god, I forgot about Sentomaru. Kuma, Magellan, Marineford as a whole, because again, too many L's. Caesar Clown, Monet, which really think about that. Monet beat Luffy. Big Mom's army. Big Mom also, because remember, Big Mom blocked an attack by Luffy and he was out. How you out from a block? From a block? And Kaido, he needs his whole section. Like, geez, the entirety of Big Mom's army, like, high key, I think they all had a piece of beating the shit out of Luffy. But, okay, now, the biggest question, because what's up, Bull? Bull is here. And he was talking about Deku and how I would defend him. I'm hard work or gifted. Now, is Deku a hard worker after he got gifted a power? Yeah. So after he got gifted a power, he became a hard worker.
Three tornadoes within an hour or so.
My God, Luffy might have the most L's in the big three.
Very dangerous.
When you gonna shave my head? My head? Nah, I'm keeping this hair. Don't make me get pissed. This time, it's black.
3 funnels in one day is undoubtedly a thrill for
Deku was a hard worker after he was gifted the power. So, like, what do we count that? Is he gifted? I feel like that deserves him to be the middle. But again, as it progresses, he gets more powers. But it's like, oh, he trains with it. But it's like, how you work so hard for a power that you lose at the end of your series. I don't see that as a good thing. And just for all that, just so you can become a character without powers. I don't know, man.
You're someone looking out the window while the trees are swaying, and then debris starts flying from across the screen, and then things really get accelerated.
Yeah, you're right. Because becoming the gifted avatar is also crazy. Boruto is gifted, by the way. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't care what anybody says. When was the last time you saw Boruto train? Of all the new gen animes, it's crazy to me that Asta is the only one who truly trains like that. He's like middle, leaning heavy to gifted. Agreed. Gojo deserves to be gifted though, because like, when was the last time you saw him train? Chapter 1 Deku gifted, pre-quirk Avatar Deku hard work, and then after that, gifted. I agree with that. Sakura is gifted. I don't care what anybody says. Like I said before, 100 strength, and one of the best personal healing jutsus in the entire series. All for her to get fodderized every time she's in an important fight besides Boruto. He trained when he was 16. That's it though. Wait, do we count that? Wait, obviously. We have to count that. But it's just one time. Because the rest of the time, we don't even see him train. But at the same time, the same could be said about Saitama. He trained at like a young age to become pretty much OP. But it's like Gojo. I think I would probably put Gojo in hardworking, but it's like he has so many powers on top of it.
Scotland's new beauty secret. There are women in Beverly Hills who wish they could get their face to freeze like that.
Let me see. Because there's a lot of crazy quotes. Let me read you another one. This is why people like Ichigo are refreshing. What's up, Great Leo? Also, I won't lie, bro. I gotta go to the bathroom. Yo, I'll be right back. Just shut up, bro.
Tonight, cloudy, light.
All right, I'm back.
That's half of what I was paying before.
So,
Make sure your family
let's
is
get back to
protected
it,
from
though.
the unexpected.
Plus, he didn't even know he had solar powers. If it wasn't for Rukia, Ichigo would have stayed regular dude. For sure. Big three protagonists.
Each planning their future.
Honestly,
Hello,
Naruto and Ichigo deserve to be in the middle, but I'm more so leaning Naruto was gifted because, again, they gave him Jesus powers. And then Baryon mode on top of that. Which, you know, he's also gifted because freaking Baryon mode was supposed to kill Naruto, but they're like, oh, he's alive, by the way. It's like, what?
California's year-round sunny climate has lured people to the Golden State.
All that to beat Ishiki just for him to lose to a Shadow Claw is so stupid. It's still so stupid.
In 2018 was the worst wildfire season on record. Early morning, November 8th. A fire ignites on Camp Creek Road, 20 miles from Paradise, California. The cause, a spark from utility transmission.
I'm pretty sure everybody left because
without precipitation. You've got this huge area of dry fuels that are just ready to go.
All it takes is a spark, really, to get some of these fires going, and the winds quickly fan them out of control.
There's so much available fuel, the atmospheric conditions were primed, and so we saw rapidly spreading.
yeah, pretty sure everybody already left. So what I'm gonna do is, I could agree with that.
Before the fire travels to reach the outskirts of Paradise.
Because it's just, I get Naruto. Don't get me wrong, Naruto does work hard. He does.
I've been born,
But
raised here. It's been my home.
they gave him Jesus powers.
Gone to school, everything here.
And
the campfire races into the town of Paradise.
Like another example of somebody with Jesus powers is Goku. Xenoverse servers are fixed. Oh. Tomorrow I could do some TP metal grinding because I need to grind some more TP metals. Goku. I mean, I don't know if we count movie abilities, but Goku can technically heal creatures with his ki. Yeah, I don't know if we count that, but Goku does have it.
But for others, by 9 a.m., time is running out.
Unfortunately, when this fire first broke out, a lot of people did not get the warning because the emergency system was not working properly, and thousands of calls were swamping the 911 system.
So, Gray, I'm probably going to stream Xenoverse tomorrow because I can't sugarcoat it. People like Xenoverse on the channel, so I'm going to do that. But okay, for now, I think I'm going to end it. Yeah, Goku has some bizarre powers. He is technically fifth dimensional now, true. They do keep just giving him new abilities. And we do know that the Dragon Ball Super manga is going to be starting up again. So I'm curious where Toryotaro is going to go with it. Yeah, so I'm going to go there. Thank you everybody who stayed, talked a little bit. Sorry I had to go to the bathroom, but you know, human needs. Tomorrow I'll be streaming some Xenoverse, but I also think I'm gonna... Man, I really want to play Shinobi Strikers, but the freaking servers have been down for like 11 days. So sadly I can't do that because I want to practice with a puppet. No problem, Mike. It was nice chatting with you. Always appreciate chatting with you, my man. And then I do hope Custom gets better soon because I know he did say he was sick. Whenever nature calls, that's facts. But okay, I'm gonna go though. So this is where I do my outro. Thank you all. I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone you are at. Tomorrow, for the Xenoverse stream, I think I'm going to start adding a topic to the titles again, like I used to do, just to have people like more engaged in the stream, because I'm gonna try to do better with that. And also, Gray, I don't think I told you, but I have OBS now. I just need to finish setting it up. So once I have that set up, I can do my streams on OBS. Granted, it will be through my laptop, but it is what it is. So I'll see you all later. Peace. And once I do have OBS kind of set up, I mean, I could do like oh geez, I didn't make sure. No, yeah, I could do a practice stream just to test it, but we'll see. For now, I will see you all another day.